Do you ever think about God? No, I'm serious. Do you ever really and truly think about God? Just, what do you think he does? What does God do? Do you ever think about that? You know, he's got all day sitting around up there in heaven, you know, people worshiping him, and, you know, cherubs playing harps and that kind of stuff. But what does he do to, you know, to pass the time? Think he, you know, collects stamps or bowls, or he's got to do something to pass the time, would you think? Just what is he responsible for? He can't be responsible for everything. You know that he wouldn't have let a plane full of 230 people blow up if he had anything to do with stopping it, don't you? You know that. You know that. Just what in the hell does he control? And what doesn't he control? Well, if he doesn't control planes getting blown out of the sky by idiots and morons, taking 230 innocent lives, bam, affecting millions of people, many thousands directly. If he has no control over that, if he has no responsibility over things like that, then what does he have? What does he have control over? Designing snowflakes like my mother told me? Oh, damn, I was so busy designing snowflakes, they blew up a plane while I wasn't watching. Damned. I gotta watch it. Hey, Gabriel, let me know when they're gonna blow up planes, huh? What is he responsible for? What does he have control over? What doesn't he have control over? And why would you offer up prayers for something like that? Why would you offer up prayers for the dead? I mean, if everything I've been told is true, if everything that you tell me you believe, when you dead, you be dead, and if you was a good boy, you be up there with, God in heaven, and if you was a bad boy, you be down there in the lake of fire. Ow! 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 Ooh, this is hot! Ouch! Ouch! God, it smells like sulfur down here. Can I have a glass of water? And you know that all the prayers in the world after that wouldn't help or change anything, would it? We think he's going to get a better seat in heaven? It's all kind of stupid doing that kind of stuff, isn't it? It's incredibly stupid doing that kind of stuff. You want to know something's going to shock you? Oh, maybe you better sit down for this one. Or if you have a weak heart, maybe you better run over and turn the radio off real quick. Because I'm about to make a confession to you. I don't pray. Not at all. Haven't prayed since I was old enough to be able to figure out what in the hell it was really all about. You know why I don't pray? You think it's because I don't believe in God? You think it's because I'm an atheist? Oh, you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. I don't pray because I don't want to put God in a bad spot. You know? Because it's painfully obvious that there are a lot of things that he has no control over, and there are a lot of things he just can't do anything about, because I know that he would if he could. You know, like curing cancer, ending war, eliminating poverty and disease, that kind of stuff. I know he would do something about it if he could. And if I was going to take my time and pray, if I was going to petition God for a change, then I would petition God for something that mattered. Oh, God, please let me get laid Saturday night. Oh, God, please let me score a touchdown at the big game. Oh, God, please let me have a better car. No, I'm not going to bother God with that kind of stuff. I would bother God with serious things. Things that mattered, things that would make it a better world to live in, and then consequently make my life better as a result. Because my life would be better if cancer went away, and my life would be better if poverty were eliminated and wars ended and all that kind of good stuff. And I think if I prayed for those kinds of things, knowing full well that there really wasn't anything God could do about it, I think he'd probably feel bad, you know? Not being able to answer them. Him sitting up there on the throne, cherubs playing the harps, me down here thinking that he's almighty and all-powerful, asking him to intervene and stop a war or make people better or, whatever it might be. And he's sitting up there saying, dude, you don't understand. I just can't... There's nothing I can do about it, dude. There's nothing I can do about it. Here, let me help you find some wreckage instead. Yeah, I think he'd feel really bad about that. So I never put him in that position. And I would never ask him to let me score a touchdown. Either in football or with a chick. I'd never ask him for stupid things like that. I'd never ask him for a raise or whatever. You people do all the time, though, don't you? And you know what? You never ask him for the important things either. And do you know why? For the very same reason I don't. Because you know there's nothing he can do about it. That's why. That's why you don't ask for the important things. That's why you pray for good grades or that miserable boss will be transferred to Toledo. That's the kind of stuff you end up praying for. Or you end up praying for things that you know you'll never know the answer to. Like praying for the dead. Doesn't that bother you? It should. Keeps coming back to that thing that I talk about from time to time, that horrible, horrible phrase, the one that ought to make you just cringe every time you hear it coming over the radio. Intellectual honesty. One of the toughest things to life, or one of the toughest things to master in life, intellectual honesty. You see, intellectual honesty has nothing to do with my being honest with you. It has to do with my being honest with myself. It's relatively easy to lie to you. It's relatively easy to be honest with you. The consequences really aren't that severe. I don't ever have to see you again. I don't ever have to talk to you again. I mean, if you don't like the truth, hey, screw you. But when I'm dealing with myself, intellectual honesty, something I have to live with forever and ever and ever. And I also have to live with intellectual dishonesty forever and ever and ever. Torments me if I'm not honest with myself. Doesn't it torment you? When you're not honest with yourself? And what the hell do you do it for? What in the hell do you do it for?